Alright, what's up everybody? SBB with Lazy Gaming. Thank you so much for checking out the vid. We really appreciate it. A lot of fun stuff coming up in the next couple of videos. We've got a Minecraft challenge coming up. We've also got a Clash Royale 1v1 with Laze. She's going to help me out. But today we're on the baby account. We're working with the Giant Witch. Been having a lot of fun. We are level 4 going up against all level 7s on these replays here. Let's jump right into it. Right off the bat here, Goblin Barrel, Skeleton Army. Luckily, I had the arrows in rotation. I put the Witch down for the Barbarians, trying to get a push going back the other way. The Minions was probably a mistake, but nonetheless, we're looking pretty good. He's got a Dragon to defend. I try to put the Giant down in front of my Witch. I failed on that one. I make a couple of mistakes here, guys. That's one thing about playing in the lower levels. You see mistakes that you don't see up in the higher levels. So we got a Prince coming down the right-hand lane. I used 1 Elixir Skellies to distract. I messed up on the archers trying to pull that Prince as well. It's going to go ahead and get off 1 hit on the tower there. And it looks like we're going to be just about even. Skeleton Army coming down the right-hand lane. We're going to use the Skeleton Hut to distract all of that, bring it over. 3 for 3 Elixir, pretty much just a wash. And we go ahead and reset here, guys. A lot of fun playing these baby accounts, you guys. If you've got a second device, try it. I'm having a lot of fun with cards that I don't play. I'm just kind of like learning the game all over again. It's been a blast. I'm going to use these tactics, you know, on my Sir Blah Blah account as well. We got a Giant Skelly coming down the right-hand lane. I use the Minions to try to chip away the Witch to pull that all over. I go ahead and arrow all of that to make sure that Giant Skeleton doesn't get any closer to my tower. And luckily my Witch goes ahead and continues on the left-hand lane. Another Prince down the right-hand lane. We use the Skeleton Hut to distract. Very good positive Elixir trade right there. And we got the Goblin Barrel coming in. We're going to take a little bit of damage from that, but that Archer will go ahead and chip away. I go ahead and put a Giant down in front of that 1 Archer going down the left-hand lane because that's the tower that we want. He's going to defend with some Barbarians and a Skeleton Army. That's 8 Elixir right there. We're going to go ahead and Fireball all of that and get the tower. My Giant didn't get any hits, but it's okay. We got a good trade there. I'm going to pull the Giant Skeleton with the 1 Elixir Skeletons. It's an awesome card, MVP right there. A Rocket, which was probably a mistake and pretty much the end of the game for this gentleman. I'm not too worried about the Goblin Barrel or the Barbarians. I've got the counters for that. I've got the first tower of the game and just pretty much got to defend for about 10 seconds and we've got it. GG, well played against a level 7. Let's check out another replay. Alright, start off with the archers in the back here, another level 7. He's going to go ahead and start a Prince in the back corner there, and he's going to mirror that Prince. I believe that's 11 Elixir right there, a very, very expensive Elixir push right there. And I'm going to go ahead and just defend with my Witch right here. A bad poison. My Witch probably won't die to it. It's going to go ahead and try to chip away at that tower right there, but a very good start for us. Because we got such a big advantage here, I'm going to go and push the Giant down the right-hand lane. Minion Horde coming in. I've got the arrows for that. That is another positive Elixir trade for us. So off to a great start here. We've got the Giant coming down the right-hand lane. He's got a Skeleton Army for it. We don't really have an answer. We're going to try the Archers to see if we can't chip away at him. But the Giant will not reach the tower. Good play by him. And we've got a balloon at the bridge. We're going to go ahead and use the Skeleton Hut to go ahead and pull that over. And the Minions on the other side, just to make sure that that damage when the balloon does fall doesn't hit any of our troops. And we've got the Minions coming down the left-hand lane. So I do see a lot of mistakes, guys. People playing their air defense underneath the balloon. I try to get it in a point to where they will not you know, die to the splash damage. But Golem at the bridge, a high expensive Elixir deck. I'm going to use the Skeletons and the Witch to go ahead and do a lot of work to this Golem. He's going to go ahead and poison all of that, my tower, my Witch, which is a good strong push here. But now I'm going to go ahead and counter with a Giant Witch combo coming down the left-hand lane here. Arrows for the Minion Horde. And now I've got a Giant just working on that tower. Another minion horde, which was mirrored. I go ahead and fireball all that. That's another 11 elixir he played. I believe we used 7 to defend it, so we're up 4 elixir, you guys. We've got a great start to this game. We just got to finish strong. Another balloon. We're going to go ahead and distract with that skeleton head. It's not going to get a hit. Nope. And we're going to go ahead and put the giant at the bridge. We're going to go ahead and end this game. 30 seconds left. He's going to put a poison, which is not going to do much. Minion horde to try to stop that, but I've got the arrows for it. The giant with one more hit will take the first tower of the game. And we've got a prince coming down the left-hand lane, but pretty much we've got the defense for it. We just got to defend here for a couple more seconds, and we'll get another victory. GG. Well played. A very high, expensive elixir deck here. But we countered it well. We played smart. We didn't rush ourselves. Let's check out the next replay, you guys. This one I do remember. I remember because I was at 10 of elixir and I saw this coming at me and I just kind of hesitated real quick and I didn't know what to do. And pretty much it's the beginning of the video because I thought it was kind of funny. But I almost for a second was like, you know what? He's level 7. You know, he's got the Inferno Tower. He's already got my tower down. Do I just give up? And I thought to myself, why? You know, why give up? You know, let's see what we can do here. Let's see if we can fight back. It would be so satisfying if we do it. We start a witch in the back, all the way in the back. And then when he mirrored that Inferno Tower, I said to myself, you know what? We've got a shot. That was a bad play by him. We've got this witch with a bunch of skeletons coming down. Let's see if we can't get this one to come back. It did take me a while, but it was great to get it. Like I always say, it's very satisfying to get a win when you come back. And you just gotta find those positive elixir trades, you guys. Like, I try my best to see, you know, to counter what they bring in with less elixir cards while taking minimal damage. Even if that means my tower taking a little bit of damage, that's fine, you know. I just try to counter to the best that I can and see if I can't pull out a victory. But I got another giant coming down the left-hand lane. He's already in rotation for another, I believe another Inferno Tower. There it is. It's going to pull my giant and pretty much stop this push altogether. So basically, I'm just trying to build elixir, you guys, trying to get an advantage and start off slow in the back and try to get this victory. But go ahead and reset. He's going to go ahead and put a battle ram right at the, you know, the farthest place he can put it up, and which was a kind of a bad play by him because my skeleton hut can go ahead and counter that very easily. I didn't cost me any elixir because it was already down anyway. I'm going to go ahead and start with a giant witch push coming down the left-hand lane pretty strong. Another mirrored battle ram at the bridge. Not a good play. He's got the skeleton army there. Go ahead and arrow all that. He's got a dragon to defend right now. He's in a lot of trouble here. Let's see if we can't take this tower and get right back into the game. I don't know if there's much time left. But he does have the Inferno Tower down. So we are going to go ahead and knock that tower down a little bit, but we're feeling pretty confident. I got the witch coming down the the left-hand lane to go ahead and defend against this prince. Archers, go ahead and put the giant in front of that for all of this big push coming down the left lane. He goes ahead and mirrors another. He really loves this mirror card. It's really going to cost him. He's got the skeleton army. I had the arrows ready for it, but look at this push coming down the left-hand lane. All we got to do, he's got a dragon to defend. It's not going to do much. We're going to go ahead and get that tower. I already started a witch down the right-hand lane, just in case I did get that left. And look at this. We're going to go ahead and put this giant right in the pocket right there. So both towers go ahead and start targeting that giant, while my witch on the right and my archers on the right go ahead and start doing work on that right-hand tower. And GG, victory, well played. All right, you guys, that's going to do it for the second episode of the Baby Account Replays. Thank you so much for watching. If you like, please subscribe and leave a comment. Please tell us how we're doing. See ya.